Welcome, Dura, to the Talking Heads Club. Nothing ever bad happens on the Talking Heads Club. Welcome to the Halloween edition of the Talking Heads Club. Woo! Featuring a ghost, a Frankenstein thing, the clone of JFK, and Fox McCloud, as always.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I mean, there's nothing different about you, John. You're always dressed up as Fox McCloud. So
I'm actually a furry.
is that like your costume? Are you dressed up as Fox as a furry, or
No, that's my persona.
Oh, okay. Wait, Fox is your persona, or like just a Fox is your persona?
Fox is my persona. Crystal is my my fur romantic interest, and let's just say some other Fox character, Star Fox character, like Falco is my arch enemy. Yeah.
Your
Easy.
furge enemy.
It's a brief introduction to my character on this podcast.
Oh wow, we finally did it after 13 podcasts. I didn't. I'm glad we got that introduction now. I mean, I've been wondering.
we're all playing roles.
Oh yeah. We're all
like a
playing roles.
murder mystery. Who killed Michael podcast?
Yeah, who killed Michael? Yeah, because Michael's not here, obviously, but we don't. We'll talk about that later. We don't discuss that. Something bad happened to Mike. That's all I can say. I know we all worked very hard on our costumes. I worked harder on my costume than I care to admit. You guys probably can't tell. This is not a regular just shirt that's like, I sewed this shit on here. I have a bunch of scraps of shirts because I went to Goodwill, bought a long sleeve. You can see I didn't finish. I was trying to finish before this started. But I got a long sleeve, like kind of red, whatever, nice shirt. And then I got a white one, and then I cut this off, whatever, and stitched the white part onto that. Cut the middle off, stitched onto that, and then used the bottom of it.
It looks like a black and white shirt to me.
Yeah, you can't really tell the color. If I'm getting closer. It is red. But
it looks like one of those GTA car skins that's got like the multiple colors on it.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about, John. I hate to admit it, but I do. So it is like that right now. I wish my camera isn't really picking up the colors that well, but But while I was stitching this together, I probably spent, I know I spent maybe over 10 hours on it, which is sad, but I did. It's okay, because guys, I wasn't just doing that. I was using a thread needle, and I was just going through, and it was really shitty because I've never done it before, so I was just like.
If you hadn't said anything, I would have just been like Jake's wearing a polo shirt.
Yeah.
Like a rugby polo.
That's what I would have thought too.
I'm not gonna say it was worth it. But it was fun. It was a fun time because I watched every single Friday the 13th. Not every single one. I watched 6 Friday the 13th. Oh, John's dressed up as a Miller High Life. That's what it was. We just didn't get to see the arms or legs.
I'm just a can of Miller.
Yeah, he's just a can of Miller. John, can you like angle it to where it's like your head's coming out of it, so it looks like you're in.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. Perfect. That's exactly what I was thinking. Oh, he's a can of Miller High Life.
It's pretty well, dude.
Yeah, I'm just a can of Miller.
Oh, yeah, he's just a can of Miller. That's all it is. Wow. Anyways, Friday 13th, 1 through 6. I just finished the 6th one right before we started this.
The movies?
The movies, yes. Yeah, the movies.
There's some shitty movies.
And John, they sure are. They fucking suck. All right.
They're all the exact same. Like the plot, like it's just full of cliches. You know exactly who's gonna die. Like literally,
everybody
dies.
The
black guy dies first every time. There's always a black guy, and they always die first. And I'm like, I don't know if you saw. There's one that's like Friday, like XX, like 20.
See, we're not talking about. I think that's later on. Honestly, that did not happen in the ones I was watching. However,
the last one alive is always a girl, though.
That is true. That's consistently true. Yeah. So I already knew spoilers for Friday the 13th, I guess. First one doesn't have Jason in it. It does,
Yeah, the first one's his
but
mom.
it's his mom. And literally, I had known this going into it, but I did not know that all the kills in that movie is literally somebody basically from the angle of the movie is you see the person and they go, "Oh, hey, what are you doing out here?" Cut. And that's it. That's all the kills. And it's like, that's not even a good slasher movie. It's just.
Dude, you know what I thought was really entertaining though? I just finished a little bit ago watching American Horror Story 1984, and there is a scene where, it literally looks, it's like an exact copy of the scene where a little baby deformed Lake Jason.
The one where he's like,
the lake
yeah, I mean, that's from the first
done
one. That's from the first one, yeah.
Yeah.
And it was, I knew parts of the movie, like but so also the other thing, I knew it was his mom. Didn't know what his mom was like. I had imagined the mom being like a swampy figure. I don't know why, with like stringy hair and being like, JC. No, yeah, she is a just straight up old woman in a sweater. And it's like, okay.
The back
all
of
right.
the DVD, I read it before. Like my cousin showed me all these horror movies, and I literally read it, and it said something like Jason's demented mother, and I was like, oh, so Jason's not really in this movie, is he?
Yeah, just spoil it.
And then on top of that, like even when Jason's in the movie, like it doesn't. I mean, none of those movies are really. I don't know.
None of them are very scary. However, they're suspenseful, and also I like kind of what they do because the first four, the first four are exactly the same, and it's almost painfully the same because it's like the first one, it's a camp with camp counselors. The second one is a camp for camp counselors, is a camp to train camp counselors, and it's like, okay. The third one, they're just camping in general, and it's like, all right, okay. But it's all teenagers every single time, and then the fourth one, they're living there, but it's in the middle of the woods, and it's like, oh, okay. But it's just a bunch of teenagers like buy a house, and it's like, oh, all right.
And there's like at least one sex scene in every video.
Oh
in every
yeah,
one,
yeah.
too.
And
Isn't that how the second one starts? Is with a sex scene?
the first one starts with the sex scene.
Have you guys ever seen Freddy vs. Jason?
No, this is the first Jason content I've ever seen.
Freddy vs. Jason, I was like 8 years old when I watched it, and I remember when I was a kid, like my mom used to watch a bunch of Law and Order, and they brought up like rape, and I didn't know what rape was because I didn't know what sex was, and I remember
Oh no.
I asked my brother, "What is rape?" He literally picked up like a solo cup. No. He picks up like a solo cup or like one of those shitty. Because this is like at my mom's wedding. Like we were just like chilling in the like.
What a thing to ask at a wedding.
I know. We were just chilling in the hotel because they're like this was like the night of the weddings. Like my mom and Mason were sleeping in the same bed when they weren't before. So like I was just chilling with my brother in the hotel where my mom was, and literally like we're watching Law and Order. You know, whatever. Yeah, I'm like, well, what's rape? He picks up this cup. It's fucking like red Solo cup or like this plastic cup, and just rams his hand in the cup. And like literally just does that, and he's like, "That's what rape is," or something like that. What? I don't know. 8-year-old me had no idea what was going on because at the time, you know, I didn't know what sex was. Like I'm just gonna be. I didn't even know what sex was. So I was like,
How dare
right,
you
cool.
not know what sex is at 8 years old, John? Come on.
You should be full
Yeah, you're an idiot.
I don't know. But yeah, like I was like, all right, I don't know what that means. But he basically said like something like this is. He basically brought up how like I don't know, it was like forceful or something. I don't know even. But then Freddy vs. Jason, I'm like 9 years old, and there's literally a rape scene in the movie, and I was like, oh, so that's what rape is.
Wow.
Like I was literally the next year, and I was like, oh well, cool. I really needed to see this.
That Solo cup analogy was accurate.
Wow.
Yeah, it was really accurate.
I
I don't know, dude.
I think I learned what rape was from Medea Goes to Jail.
Yeah.
I just remember watching that movie and being like, "Oh, I'm ready for a funny comedy." It has some funny comedy parts. It also talks about rape and prison and all that. And it was like, wow, this is a way more serious movie than I thought it was going to be. But then half of it was just super trying to be funny. It was like,
Isn't that Medea's the Tyler Perry thing,
Yep,
right?
yep.
Yeah.
Boo or Boo
Okay.
2, a Medea Halloween. Everybody watch it this season. You know, it's a great one. Or watch Hubie Halloween. John, what's your review of Hubie Halloween?
Solid 10 out of 10. Adam Sandler's best yet. There's
Alright.
nothing better that Netflix has to offer than Hubie Halloween.
Nothing better.
There's nothing better. I would watch Hubie Halloween again before I watch like The Office or like anything, you know?
Wow, that's well, you know, you're gonna have to go to Peacock for The Office soon. So
That's fucking
Yeah.
everybody get Peacock. Also
No,
get
because The Office is definitely coming off Netflix, guys. It was coming off Netflix 3 years ago. It's coming off Netflix 2 years ago. It's coming off Netflix now. It's not going to be on Netflix here in a few days.
well, it's going to Quibi. Everybody knows it's going to Quibi. Ooh, actually, sorry, Quibi shut down. Everybody, sorry about that.
Yeah.
Didn't mean to bring that up. Yeah, I did.
Yeah. it
Who
shut
would have
down almost
guessed?
immediately.
Who
I
would
mean,
have
it was
guessed
a terrible
Quibi would have
idea.
shut down?
No. Is Quibi was like the wait? What's the sorry? What's the Apple thing? And Quibi is like the Apple thing with vertical movies, right?
It's not
Oh, yeah.
Apple,
I keep
but it
getting ads for
is.
that.
It is. It's 10-minute vertical short movies or short shows.
I think you can do landscape too, though.
Yeah, I think you can do both. But the whole entire thing is it's supposed to be well. Quibi, if you guys didn't know, Quibi stands for Quick Bites. So it's a little quick bite for you.
No, I think
Well,
I think the thing to watch for Halloween. There's a new anime I've been watching.
Nice. Let's deep
Yeah,
dive into it.
Jujutsu Kaisen. You know, you guys got to check it out.
Everybody, you heard it here first. Jujutsu Kaiden.
I'm telling you now. If you're on Reddit, it's gonna take over Reddit here soon. And I'm telling you know, I'm just gonna say.
John's anime forecasts are usually right.
Usually
though.
pretty
Yeah,
correct.
that's what I'm saying. I have the intel. They show me. They show me these things.
They do.
said
It's
it?
true.
Intel?
They show me things. Don't act like you don't get shown things, Ben. We all get shown things.
So, I mean, yeah, you know, I was right about Demon Slayer. All I'm saying is that, you know, if you're on Reddit or any social media, you're probably gonna start seeing some memes about this here soon, and you're not gonna know what's up until you watch it. I'm just saying.
I've seen all this stuff about that anime game that everybody's playing.
Oh,
Like
Genshin
mobile
Impact?
game. Yeah,
Yeah,
Genshin
yeah.
Impact.
So
I
that,
think
as far as I
blows
know,
up my ads. That and, what's the
Raid Shadow Legends.
Raid Shadow Legends. Fuck me.
Yeah,
it's
but you wanna
I always feel
download
so
Raid Shadow
disgusting
Legends.
'cause I always get an ad on what is that? On Reddit, where it's like that girl's stomach, and it's like
God, I was
just
wondering what you were
smoking
doing. I
her
was like,
stomach.
where has Ben going with this?
it's like her sweaty ass stomach, and it's just zoomed in
You know,
on her like.
I don't know what
heavy.
ads you're talking about. I haven't seen those.
I'll find one.
So-
But literally, we'll have to get on Reddit for like 2 seconds to get one.
Yeah, no. Raid Shadow Legends. That's been done. I haven't gotten those ads in a while, so I'm happy about that. I've just been getting a lot of Amy McGrath ads, honestly, and
I don't
man,
know which
she
one
needs a
is
better
better.
marketing team. That's all I can say. Oh, the mummy! Oh, Michael! Oh
What's up, guys?
no! Oh no!
My tomb, man.
Oh man!
Josh help me out.
Oh, he's a mummy!
I've only got this eyesight. I can only see.
Oh man, Mike, I hate to see it.
It's so well.
Good night. Jake, what are you? I can't see now. anymore.
I think that Michael's mummy costume is terrible, and I absolutely hate it. He's eating the toilet paper.
This is hotel. This thing is like literally like half a plot.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's hotel toilet paper. I don't know what else you would expect. Well, Michael, you know what's the update from you? How's it going over there?
Oh, me and Jay were race prepping, bro.
Oh yeah, everybody knows the big mummy race is coming up.
Last race of the year. Last race.
Oh,
ever.
is it really the last race?
I mean, yeah, it is. This is conference. This is the last race. This is my
Damn.
last race ever.
Damn. How'd you feel? College athlete,
I feel
over.
pretty good. You know, I've been in my sarcophagus all day.
and so I woke up and I'm pretty rested now. I'd say,
Dude,
ready to get out there.
C9 Michael is one of the best cross country racers in the country.
Yeah. I mean,
Really?
before
Yeah,
I
C9
before
Michael?
I was
You
one of the
serious?
fastest pharaohs of Egypt.
He's on cloud 9.
C9.
He signed.
Yeah.
I didn't understand. I thought you were saying senile Michael, and I was like, see, because he's a mummy, he's old, I guess.
C9. I just was like,
Oh, C9. Yeah. C9 FaZe Clan
C9
Michael.
Michael Bryan. Yeah, C9 FaZe NRG Michael.
C9 Mike.
Oh man, Michael, that wasted like $1. How dare you? Not even a dollar.
They're gonna be a little confused when they see the amount of people we went there. It's probably gonna be
Nah, they'll think somebody had a bad night before a race. It's all right. You guys were like carbo loading or whatever you call it.
Yeah, we were carbo loading, bro.
Carbo loading.
We had some, but we went to one of the team members' houses for dinner today, and her dad's like a NASA engineer, which is kind of cool.
Kinda,
then,
yeah. That's really cool.
Then we had brisket and like pulled pork and like baked potatoes. I mean, it was so good. I'm so full. I've also had like 10 packets of like those fruit smiles today.
You love those, Michael. You absolutely love those.
Oh, I love fruit smiles, bro. I mean, I literally have eaten like 10 packets. Like, it might negatively affect my race tomorrow. But,
Your last race ever, stunted by fruit smiles.
threw it away all for free.
He's got all the money he needs from the races. He's fine.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, see, I've got the energy that I need.
You got the
from
scholarship.
They're just pure energy, bro.
Yeah, pure energy. You should just like have like a whole bottle of them, and then while you're running, just like.
Oh yeah, well, I'm gonna melt them down.
Oh, that makes me want to like vomit, kind of just thinking about
Yeah,
that. Like hot fruit smiles, just like.
Yeah.
Pretty sure, like the guy, the chef from Good Mythical Morning, how he has his own show. I'm pretty sure he did that, like where he melted down a bunch of shit to like make like fruit roll-ups out of them, but they were like hot and sticky.
Hot and sticky fruit roll-ups. I don't know about that one.
Sounds exciting to me. I like my fruit roll-ups hot and sticky.
You would.
So
You would.
I mean, I think the best costume has got to go. Like, is that Matt? Who is that, Ben?
Yeah, I know. He had already.
Wow.
Oh, I was just like doing makeup because I thought I might go to a friend's house, but then like they kind of bailed on me, so I was just sitting in my room in the dark eating ice cream.
Somebody had to see the hard work.
Yeah, and now it's going out to the digital wavelength.
Honestly,
everybody's getting it. Everybody's seeing this.
This is the best use of that makeup.
Yeah, the
I mean,
whole
like, what,
world
you see a
is
couple
seeing
people. Yeah, now you get like 8 views on this video, man. Like,
What is our average?
Hey, 8 views is just about it, Mike. You were about right on the dot right
Look,
there.
You don't think I keep track?
We'll be
You don't think I keep track?
10 years from now when we're millionaires and we're doing the Talking Heads Club movie 3. Then we'll be laughing. We'll be laughing at the view count.
I think
Guys, our record number of views came from the pilot.
Oh, I know, and it disappoints me
74
greatly.
views.
It disappoints me
we're
greatly.
averaging lately about.
take it out. Like, I think we should just cut it.
Yep.
Cut the pilot.
Yeah, I think if we just deleted it off the channel and we could just have it, and that way, like, we're referencing something that no one can ever go
No,
watch.
I
we can always
like
mention about how bad the
access.
pilot was.
I feel like we need to leave that up as bad as it is, and that is. I feel like the first thing people go to because they're like, oh well, episode 13. I have to start with the pilot,
Podcast.
and
First
then
episode.
the growth is stunted from the very beginning. So
Speaking of views
All
on
right, well,
videos,
guys, I've got to go. We've got to rest.
yeah, you
Big day
gotta
tomorrow.
get back to your
5,000
pyramid, bro.
Yeah, I've got to go back to the sarcophagus, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, podcast would have been better if you didn't come. By the way.
I'm not saying that. That's John saying that.
I think that this is a
That's
treat.
everyone. We were all talking about how the podcast was going so much more smoothly until you got here.
Well, I mean that's incredible because it's not
Why
like
don't you
I'm
go run,
distracting
like, 20
and
miles?
don't pay attention to what you guys are saying usually. Like I'm usually so engaged in the podcast and really trying to contribute.
Just go. You should go run like
The
20
whole time.
miles in 40 minutes or whatever.
Yeah.
You fucking
All right.
inhuman freak.
Look, we're going.
No
we're
one
going
wants
for
to see your
77.
snakeskin calves.
Hey, this is the mummy. This is the mummy signing out, bro.
No, I think Sunday we need to show a picture of Michael Bryan's calves or a video and watch the snakes pulse around in his calves.
Yeah, that'll be next Halloween.
Or we could watch the video of us feeling Michael's ass cheeks.
No, that's for my private collection. I don't let that get out.
Okay.
That'll be when we make the Talking Heads Club
The
OnlyFans.
cubes, the cubesicles.
Yeah.
Cubesicle?
Yeah, they're like little cubesicles, little ice cubes with like toothpicks.
Michael's ass cheeks.
God.
How they're perfect, like.
Imagine 2 ice cubes with 2 toothpicks.
So I
coming out of
don't
them.
fucking know. The people above us are running around. They're giving me a Halloween fright. I am a little Halloween Kamali. I don't know. I was just here, mind my own business, and I hear, and then I'm scared. Now I'm scared. I've been watching too much Friday the 13th. I think it's Jason or something. I did go to sleep, and I did think for a second. I was like, Jason's gonna kill me tonight. That is definitely gonna happen for certain. And I went, nah. But then I kept looking. I was like, I'm gonna see him though. I'm gonna
Anybody's
see
getting
him.
killed by Jason, it would be Devin. Devin, like, he sleeps right next to that window.
I sleep right next to a window too, bro. He would fucking. I would lay down and I'd be really
Look,
scared.
Devin is the furthest away from the window from
Anyone, yeah. I can already imagine how it would happen.
My bed is literally on the window.
I'd be sleeping, or I'd be like kind of scared. I'd be looking around. I'd be like, okay. And right when I took that final breath, you'd see arms come and take me and then pull me out of the window, and then I'd be in it, and he would throw me across the yard.
Are there
And you scream like JFK.
Ah! Actually, no. It's just like a.
Oh no. Do we have Jake? Do you have
No,
any?
that's not what happened, Jake.
What
you
was it?
forget the golden bullet. The bullet went into his head 2 times, apparently, or some shit. Bounced around in his body.
That's right.
Because it totally makes sense for one bullet to do that. You know, I don't know. I'm just going to let the podcast know out here. I think the CIA killed JFK. I'm just going to say it now. I don't care what you think.
And he's not even joking.
Until you do your own research, I can't listen to you. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
I've
all
done
you
plenty
guys,
of research about it.
everybody out there, watch the Zabooper film. Zabooper. Everybody watch that film, the Zabooper.
No, it's more like watch the JFK documentary with the one dude who I don't even know what it was. It's a very good movie though. It's like 3 hours long though.
That immediately made me not want to watch it. When you tell me a JFK conspiracy documentary is 3 hours long, I go, that's
It's
too much.
eye-opening.
Watch out there.
It's eye-opening.
Yo, the last eye-opening documentary I watched that somebody said was eye-opening was the 9/11 one. And I'm not gonna say that there weren't some, little,
like the Zerhausen, whatever.
the Zodiac Project. I don't know, Zeitgeist. Yeah.
Zeitgeist or something.
I remember watching that when we were really young,
When he
and I
starts
was
talking
like,
about like
oh my
Jesus
God.
and shit, I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
Okay,
I'm
9/11 is one different thing. Here's the thing about JFK, is that fucking what is his name? Who supposedly killed him?
Oswald, Lee Harvey Oswald.
Yeah, Lee Harvey Oswald was apparently he was a Marine, but he was apparently the worst shot in his entire class. And the shot that would have had to kill JFK would have had to been done by literally one of the best marksmen in the world. Like the distance and everything. Also, they found the gun, and the scope of the gun had a crack in it. There was like a big ass crack in the scope of the gun. That's all I'm saying. Things just don't add up. Also, when the man was caught, he said he was a patsy and got murdered. He said, I'm a patsy, and some guy came up and shot him.
What's a
You know what
patsy?
Like, he's like a... what's the word for it?
was framing.
Like
he was
I can't
set
think.
up.
It's like the logical fallacy where like you blame everything on one person.
Okay.
Red herring? No.
Like a scapegoat.
I don't know. Yeah, he's a scapegoat. He was a
yeah.
scapegoat. So like, yeah, he was like, I'm just a patsy. Like they're blaming it on me, and then he literally got murdered. That's all I'm saying. Looks a little sus, if you ask
That's all
me.
you got to say to get murdered.
I think the most sus thing is how fast Ben knew who it was.
No, I would have known who it was if I wasn't, if I wasn't involved.
If you weren't involved, you were involved, John. You got involved with the JFK assassination?
I'm actively involved with the anti.
Can you be actively involved with a family that's completely dead?
Hey, nothing ever bad happens to the Kennedys.
Didn't his cousin get assassinated too?
Dude, like
All the
a bunch of them. Somebody
all
got
JFK. All the
fucking
Kennedys
shit
fucking
on
died.
when they were skiing. It just fucking got shit on and died.
That's why there's the Kennedy curse.
Yeah, but nothing bad ever happens to Kennedy.
No, I'm pretty sure one of his cousins that was like a governor that had a chance to become president but got assassinated.
Yeah,
It was his brother
it
that was
Bobby?
like actually he was like JFK, but like he actually meant the things he said, and he was really good.
Hey, don't talk bad about JFK.
I meant the things he said. Bay of Pigs, not a good idea.
I will invade Cuba if I want to.
But here's the thing, though. JFK was going to pull out of the Vietnam War, and supposedly people didn't want that. That's all I'm saying. And you know what happened? He died. And here's all I'm saying. You know who got put in charge of the investigation?
Who?
The head of the CIA. That's all I'm saying.
Whoa.
All I'm saying. Perfect cover-up.
I just don't think it takes 3 hours to explain it. That's my problem. I just don't think it's.
Well, it's not really a documentary. Like it's actually a movie.
Oh, it's a movie.
Like, it's a movie.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a
that's a little
movie.
different then. That's a little different. Yeah, 3-hour documentary.
The main character is hold on, I'm gonna look it up real quick. He was in something else that was like really famous. I watched all these in history to film.
The Wizard of Oz.
Hold on. Do you know who? Oh, it's fucking Kevin Costner.
Yeah, I know Kevin Costner.
Yeah, I know.
Kevin Bacon was in
I'm
Friday the
not good with him. He was in
13th.
Dances with Wolves. Yeah.
Kevin, sorry.
Dude, Dances with Wolves was a good ass movie. Have you guys seen that movie?
No, I haven't. I don't know what dances. No, I have heard of that, but like, what is it? What's it about?
I mean, it's basically about like this guy in colonial America who gets lost in the woods, and he ends up living with the Native Americans,
Oh,
and he basically becomes a Native American, and ends up like fighting in a war with the Native Americans against America.
And there's
I mean, it was a really good movie. It was a really good movie.
all right. Good to know.
Kevin Costner is just a really good actor.
I'm trying to think of stuff I've seen him in. I can't think of anything.
I mean, he's good.
No, I think he's
Untouchables.
bad. He's a bad actor.
He's in
better.
Field of Dreams.
Oh, that's the one where they're like, oh, there are angels playing in this field. We should, or no, wait, is that? No, that's Field of Dreams. Yeah.
Field
Field of Dreams. Never seen that. Well, I've seen parts of it, but I've never actually seen all that. Kevin Costner, you just haven't been on my radar. I don't.
Well, I'm pretty sure he's like almost dead.
Okay, don't say almost dead. He's just old. You can't say almost dead.
Well, let's see if he's almost dead.
Almost dead is like he's literally on a bed, like he has like.
The man is 65.
He's
Unless you
younger
know
than my
something that we don't, he
Yeah.
is far from death.
He's younger than my mom, and my mom, who not to say anything, but just gonna say now, who really knows how much longer my mom has. Also, Devin's in the hot box right now.
Yeah, I know. I see.
Yeah, he's playing Rainbow.
Yeah.
He was telling me earlier if we wanted to hop on, we could, but I only have time for podcast tonight.
Yeah, podcast is more important,
Ooh,
especially the
man.
Halloween cast.
I am trying to play some more. Oh,
Look at Kevin.
That's Kevin
I am
Costner.
trying to play more
Soul
Rainbow, though,
Patch,
'cause
dude.
I'm trying to get better at other games.
You're trying to play what?
It is.
Trying to play Rainbow because I'm getting a little bored of only being nasty at like 2 games.
Was that Valorant and CS:GO?
Yeah.
We'll probably play tomorrow.
I mean, I just know that if I put in enough time to just learn things, I know for a fact.
Yeah, you just can't be such a baby about no mini map.
What? Yeah, if they added a mini map, I'd be nasty.
I've triggered him.
Yeah, the mini map.
That fucking dude, you hold on. Something I gotta hold on. I gotta disconnect and restart.
Okay. All right. You know, now while the kids are away, the parents can play. Oh.
Hello?
Hello.
There we go.
You good?
All the audio was coming out of like the earpiece on my
Yeah,
headphone.
I
Or on my
heard.
phone.
It kept like switching in and out, and I was like, I don't know what's going on, but you know.
But yeah, I'm just if there was a mini map in Rainbow, I think the day of reckoning would be upon us.
Hear that,
But also-
Rainbow developers? Add that.
Oh no, dude. All I know is that Valorant is a little bit like there are parts of Valorant that's kind of like Rainbow in terms of the wall bangs, because you can shoot through like a lot of the walls in Valorant, and I've gotten to the point where I can pretty accurately deduce where they're going to be and just basically wall bang them, get called for hacks, and I'm waiting for the day that happens in Rainbow, and I'm going to turn to the next Bolo.
Explain for everyone who doesn't know who Bolo is.
He's the best Rainbow player by a lot. Like, not even close. He's by far the best Rainbow player.
Shouts out to Bolo. I don't know who Bolo is.
Dude, the dude has like
he's one of those young prodigies who's like, you watch him and you're like, I see how many Adderalls
he's
take.
honestly, he might be the next Simple. He might just be. I mean, Simple is still like ridiculous, but like Bolo is like 18 or 19.
Yeah, he's 18.
Damn.
But yeah, I mean, Simple. I still think if Simple really wanted to, he could be the best in whatever shooter he wanted, just because the way his brain works.
Ben Skeleton just broke. I think.
JT just made his mind meme.
What?
I want to format that. You know, like God, there's things where it's like people on Tumblr and Instagram like put a filter on somebody, like it comes to mind is Timothy Chalamet, and they're like his mind. No, nobody.
Nope, not a clue.
Love Timothy.
No, dude. If I was to do that, I would do it for Flusha.
Flusha?
Flusha, I mean, you guys don't know, but Flusha is some guy on CS that like has almost been banned numerous times because he's done things so sketchy. Like, I mean, literally, he'll wallbang.
Wait,
I don't know.
From
you
like
have to
just a
watch
game
it.
or like banned in like tournaments and shit.
Oh, like he's almost been permabanned because people call him for hacks so often, but there's no evidence that he's actually hacking. And then whenever he talks about it, he's like, "Yeah, man, like I just know what people are gonna do. Like I'm just really good at reading them." Like, I mean, dude, there's just clips of him wall banging people that
His
honestly,
mouse mat is a Ouija board.
yeah, it doesn't even make sense. But anyway, we should maybe stop talking about esports because I could keep going on.
No, I want to talk about some esports. All right, my favorite players: Flippa, Dippa, Little Skippa, and Mike. So those are my favorites. They play for
the C9 team.
No,
Yeah,
they're
the C9 is pretty good. I'm just joking.
I wouldn't know if you were or not. I don't know. Yeah, we're big
Flippa and
esports
Skippa on
gamers in here.
C9, they're crazy.
You know, John's our esports resident expert here, but you know, I'm our casual gamer. So let's talk about some casual games. John, I actually have been meaning to talk to you about this game.
Shadow Legends.
Yeah, Raid
Not Raid
or
Shadow
AFK
Legends.
Arena. AFK Arena is my new favorite game. I've been playing it every day. You know, AFK Arena just had we're sponsored by AFK.
Oh shit, guys! I forgot we have a sponsor. I was supposed to say the sponsor. I guess we're at a good time to say it. 30 minutes. Yeah. Okay, guys, we have a new sponsor. This is a legit sponsor. You know, Not necessarily.
Audible.com.
No, John, we're not joking. Okay, John, I'm gonna call you out. You know, you've been joking about these sponsors. Okay, you've been joking about us having Audible, about having a G-Force or whatever the fuck it's called, G-Spot. I don't know what it is. Sure, whatever. You know, we don't joke about that anymore because we have very, very real sponsors now. I just want to say big shout out to our sponsor, VHS Circus on Instagram. VHS.circus.
Are they really sponsoring us?
They are really sponsoring us. VHS.circus. Make sure to check them out on Instagram. You know, they got good VHSs here. I'll name some that they have right now. They have Urban Legends Final Cut. Legends Never Die. Look at that. That's high quality. That's high quality stuff. I know that's completely showing up on the camera. They also got Dial M for Murder, classic. You know, that's absolute classic. The Sixth Sense, Psycho. I mean, they got plenty of Halloween ones right now.
Good shit.
So, VHS Circus. VHS.
Only the highest quality.
Yeah. VHS.circus is only the highest quality. So make sure you guys check out VHS.circus on Instagram to order some VHSs from them. That's just a shout out to them. I'm glad we got that out of the way. I'm glad John muted himself. I'm glad to see that, you know, he wasn't throwing any jokes in there. So I'm proud of you, John. Just wanted to say that.
I just needed Ben to. I was texting Ben. Oh, okay. Okay.
Guys talk.
We gotta resolve that. Worry.
I basically texted Ben a direct quote of something someone said to me when I was like 9.
Oh my god, really?
Can you?
Playing Uncharted 2.
Oh.
Can you?
Yeah, so like, and when Uncharted 2 came out, I was like, honestly, really fucking good at the multiplayer.
Yeah, I remember you
And
telling me
people
that
would send
before.
messages. That was the first game I was ever like actually good at, and I remember like shitting on people, and then people adding me, and then me talking to them and being like, "Wow, this is a 9-year-old." Like literally being like, "Wow, we're playing with a kid who's like, I don't know." It was pretty funny though.
Wait, so what is the message though? What did the dude say?
I was about to say, I would like to read this
Sent me a
message.
Yeah, Ben said.
It says, "I hate you." Next message. Fuck you and fuck your mom. Or sorry. I'm sorry. Let me restart. I hate you. Fuck you and fuck you. Your mom and dad never loved you.
Wow.
Yep, that was a direct quote. I actually still have that message on my PlayStation 3.
Wow.
That is great. Also, John, the video that you sent me the other day of Martin Cabello, I was with Max when you sent it to me, and it cracked the both of us up.
Dude, who is that guy? Who is he?
Who's this guy?
Martin Cabello.
Are you a pedophile? You want to rape, pillage, steal, sexually exploit disabled people? Here's my gas can. My buddy Josh blew himself up. Then his 2 kids. He was asking me about people coming to my house and assaulting me and my wife and hurting us and stuff. They keep coming, and I'm supposed to kill some people or blow up a school or shoot up a police department or something like that, and they promised to leave us alone. Flower.
What the fuck is that? What was happening?
Dude, I don't know who that guy is. That just was in my recommended. I was like, who the fuck is Martin Cabello? Who is this guy?
Wait, Max, didn't you say that you'd seen him before?
Yeah, I'd seen the cocaine one.
Every time when he says, "Got my gas can," my brother blew himself and his 2 kids up.
And his 2 kids. That's the best part.
You want to rape, pillage, sexually assault
What is he doing with the weight too?
Sexually assault, take advantage of disabled people.
There was just so much going on, my brain couldn't process any of it.
It gets funnier every time I see it. No, we don't.
Oh, speaking of funny stuff, me and John watched a movie yesterday. I don't know if John.
Yeah, did I fall asleep during that movie?
Yes, you did. I was going to say, I don't know if John saw all of it.
Where the girl started walking around, like where it was just the girl and not Sacha Baron Cohen. Like she was talking to someone about Queen Melania.
Okay,
And
yeah.
I don't really remember falling asleep.
I think I know
remember
where-
the second I got the blanket and kind of like
Yeah.
laid my head down. It was just
Yeah,
over.
we watched Borat 2, and because I'd been meaning to watch it once it had come out. Yeah, I haven't seen Borat 1 in a few years, so I don't know comparing
never
it
seen
was. Borat 1's really good. It's a good movie. But it's good on the fact that it's just what he gets people to do and what he can do to other people without either getting a reaction or getting a huge reaction. So in the first one of the big moments that sticks out to me is when he gets a whole entire bar in the South to go throw the Jews down the well. And it's just him. He just starts singing a song, and then they all start singing it with him, and it's like,
Oh.
okay, all right, this is kind of weird. It's kind of weird that everybody's talking about throwing Jews down the well, but it is like it's smart though because he does. I mean, he talks about it. I've seen a lot of the quotes being thrown around recently. That's like, yeah, a lot of the people during the Holocaust said that. I mean, most of it was just led to through like not indecisiveness, but inaction basically. It's just like people were okay with some of the stuff and they didn't care enough to act on it. And that's the reason so much happened because it was like they were just like, all right, okay, whatever. It was like, yeah, it's funny when you're watching the movie, but when then you read a quote like that and then you watch that part, you go, oh yeah, that's okay. But anyways, Borat 2 had more of that shit, and it was like, oh gosh, I know you, Ben, had seen the interview with Rudy Giuliani, which is towards the end of the movie, but I was like, I wanted to wait off on watching parts of that because I had seen the one picture of him with his hand down his pants, but I was like, all right, that's all I need to see. I'll just wait till I see the movie.
We'll watch it after.
That movie in general, the movie as a whole, had so many goddamn parts I had to turn away from. Where I was like, I actually can't watch this.
Because it was
so cringy. It was just cringy. But it was the best kind of cringe because I was laughing while I was watching it, but I was like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening right now. But the Rudy Giuliani thing, it was like, oh my God. Oh, stop touching her. Stop putting your hand on her. Stop it, Rudy. Stop. Don't grab her hands, Rudy. Stop it. And the thing is, his defense for why he sat down and then put his hands down his pants, or his singular hand down his pants, was I was getting my lav mic. I was readjusting my lav mic, whatever.
That's why he just laid back and was like,
anybody who has done anything with remotely to do with lav mics has even seen just interviews or has watched The Office knows that people reach in the back of their pants to do it because it's either in your back pocket or on your side. It is never directly in front in your crotch. There is no reason to do that unless the wire fell down all the way down to his penis, which I don't know how it could. There is no reason to do that. So I was like, wow, this man really is just sticking his hand down his pants. Oh man, that was awkward.
To him, a few times I keep saying my back pussy very tight.
Oh my God. Oh my gosh.
He's like, she's too old for you. Take me.
Oh God. But then I think about it. I'm like, what if it had gone just a second longer? Like his dick could have been out.
If he had left it for
But at the same time, the thing is, they don't want that. They don't, because then it's not funny. Then it's them having to go, well, goddamn, now we have to deal with Rudy Giuliani and his actual sexual assault of this person that we have on film. And then no one would care about Borat 2 necessarily. They would just be like, oh, Rudy Giuliani sexually assaulted someone on tape. And
wouldn't that be a win though?
It's a win, but I think at the same time, it's like, I think in their mind they thought, well, we can do more good by showing. Because to be fair, and this is, I think I brought it up with Devin, is they got what they needed. Him putting his hand down his pants was already enough, and just the way he was acting with her was already enough to show he probably would have done that. If it had gone on 5 more seconds, in my mind that had already happened. So I'm like, I don't think I have to imagine that. I think that was just probably the reality of it.
Probably be better that it didn't go that far.
Yeah, because then it's just like then it's just
on both ends almost.
Yeah, then it's like now Borat 2 just isn't a thing. Now it's like everything they worked for is probably not going to happen because now it's all caught up in an actual sexual assault case, and it's like, god damn, the fact that could have happened, and they actually like probably stopped it from happening is like smart of you to do that and make that decision, but also like that's so fucked up. Like that is incredibly fucked up. But it's like, you know what? We already knew it was fucked up. We knew it was fucked up. Oh,
And now,
God.
I actually I just linked this video in the Discord, but
he also just texted me
like,
fluidization.
oh yeah, I just like did the swipe to text and that's what came up. So I just texted.
Thank you.
I literally just swiped around a bunch and it said fluidization. I was like, oh, a word. Yeah, sure, that's what I meant to say.
Yeah, fluidization.
But yeah, there's some clip of like Sacha Baron Cohen getting like presented with some award, and he goes up there and like acts like he kills the woman who gave him the award, and then just accepts the award and walks away. It's like it was pretty funny.
Oh my gosh. I love Sacha Baron Cohen. We I guess
Way back, guy.
what?
I don't want to.
I go way back with Sacha Baron Cohen.
Oh yeah, I
I've known
know
him-
you do. I know you do.
Yeah.
Oh my.
I've known-
Oh god. I'm just thinking of all the shit that was in Borat 2. John, say there was some shit you were asleep for. Spoiler.
Like fucking.
This is a spoiler for Borat 2. What? What?
Oh my god!
What? What is it, Ben?
I mean, here, I'll share my screen.
Is it Borat?
the
Oh.
video. I sent.
No, it's the video that John sent.
What video did he send?
Yeah, he literally walks up and act like literally everyone's
Wait,
like,
JT. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna share my screen.
I think this should work if I pull it up.
Ah, bad. Damn it. Go live. Okay.
All right, let's watch this. You know, hopefully it'll load. If not, this will be very. All right,
payoff
we
will
got a loading screen. While we have this loading screen, I'm talking
Maybe.
about. So we or me and Devin and Aaron. I guess Devin and Aaron haven't been on the podcast, so nobody knows who they are. But you know, we went to Disney, right? I don't think this is gonna load, Ben. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I think so either.
All right, we're bailing.
Shoves the old lady off the stage in her wheelchair to her death.
So we went to Disney. Came back. COVID free. Triple threat COVID free. We all came back without COVID. I mean, I can believe it. I definitely, and I honestly almost want to record our own thing with like just Devin and Aaron and just kind of talk about it.
I would love to hear about your guys' experience.
Because there was a lot of shit that happened. I mean, there was a lot of shit from a dude playing a fucking Adam Sandler bit that was so mature that like I was just like, he was playing in the middle of the airport and we were just stunned. And it was just like, okay, I don't know what the fuck's going on. But then also there was some other, I mean, there was just a lot of stuff that happened. There was a good and bad, you know, there's so much. So I'm wanting to almost do our own thing on that. But I honestly completely forgot.
You should definitely get Devin to do that. I know it'll be hard to convince him, but you should convince him.
Yeah, I think I'll be able to get him to do it. I mean, it shouldn't be that bad. And plus, I have a lot of, I don't know if I would throw that in there. I have a lot of footage too, because I just would whip out my phone and start recording. So I have like probably like 30 minutes of footage of just us like going through the airport and doing all that shit, and then also being in Disney, and then yeah. So I don't know. I think that would be somewhat interesting, especially if we have that footage interlaced throughout. I think that would work. But yeah,
That style vlog.
what was that?
Lo-fi. Huh? I said Casey Neistat style vlog of Disney World.
Yeah,
Lo-fi,
exactly.
boosted boards, sunglasses, and
and coronavirus.
COVID. Yeah.
Which I mean, hey.
Yeah, what do you guys think about COVID-20?
I hope it doesn't happen. But that would also mean it would be
the
discovered in the
likelihood of
next
it
few
happening-
months.
It's almost absolute.
What'd you say?
So the likelihood of it happening is almost absolute at this point.
What do you mean?
There's already multiple forms of COVID-19,
oh,
and multiple other forms of SARS that they're worried about coming over to humans. That they're worried about COVID-20.
Oh yeah.
That's sick, dude.
Yeah. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I just.
Just hope we have the right person.
I'm just hoping
when that happens.
Yeah. Have you guys voted?
Yeah.
Yep. John, you voted?
Yeah, I can't wait for another form of SARS to infect us all.
I'm excited.
I'm excited. I'm excited. Can't wait for COVID.
Sign myself to never seeing my parents again.
Yeah, I can't. I love just.
Well, the thing
not
is that
going
they're
anywhere.
worried about that another form of SARS is actually going to be able to be more lethal to younger people.
Yeah, well, that's what we want, right? That's what we're hoping.
Yeah, we want the super COVID. We want super COVID.
Yeah, we want
What
like
we
an
want.
equilibrium because it was like we're killing too many old people. We need to kill some young people too. Yeah, I fingers crossed. Hope that happens, but
I mean, it's more likely to happen than not, which is the sad thing.
Hey, while we're on this terribly sad note, Friendsgiving at Alex's after Thanksgiving.
What?
We're having Thanksgiving.
Oh, I thought
with
you were saying it
friends.
was canceled. I thought you were like,
No.
Yeah,
I thought you were like, in
it was
other sad
canceled.
news, we're canceling it. And I was like, oh.
Everybody's got to
This
get tested before.
doesn't actually relate to the sad news, Ben.
I said it in other news, not related to the sadness.
You said in other sad news.
Yeah,
Fuck.
you did say another sad news.
Yeah, I was like, oh, so Thanksgiving was canceled.
Yeah. Yeah. So, anyways, Ben's wrong. What's new?
Get tested before we have Thanksgiving,
Yeah,
so we
can
we'll
actually have a
get
safe-
tested. I mean, it's super easy. You literally go in.
Yes.
It took me 5 minutes to get tested.
Open here over break. No, that would be stupid. Never mind.
Yeah, I mean, there'll be places to get tested.
Yeah. It's just so easy now. I can literally walk out my door and walk over to the rec center, get tested, and be done in like 2 minutes, and have it done by have my results back by the end of the day.
By the end of the day, damn. Fuck.
Yeah.
Damn, that is
Last two times I've got tested 8 in the morning, had it back by 8 in the evening.
That's pretty rad. I got tested on a Friday when I got back, and then I got my results Monday, I think. So and they were already sent out for that Friday, so that means it went out with the Saturday batch. So that was a solid 2-day turnaround. So
Yeah, that's nice.
yeah, but I mean, apparently cases are rising. I am kind of fucked with all the work I have to do because I'm supposed to be making a documentary. I'm supposed to be getting interviews next week, 2 weeks from now.
Are you still doing the Cincinnati
Subway documentary.
Subway?
That was the plan, but at this point, I mean, I got a text from. So there was going to be a meta documentary kind of that was doing. It was these two guys who were doing a documentary on 3 of the documentaries that we were making in the class. And so it was like, okay, it's fine, it was going fine, and then we get this. I get this text today while I'm at work, and it's a screenshot of another text. And he said, "Hey man, I'm sure you're seeing this, but our county just went to the red zone for COVID. I'm sure we'll be hearing for this from our professor, and what it means for us. But I don't know how to go about our production anymore, or if we're even allowed to." And I was like, "Well,
Wait,
fuck."
is the county that NKU is in?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
I knew that Jefferson County was, but I didn't know that any other place was.
Yeah,
That's fucked up.
which makes sense since we're right across from Cincinnati and everything, so it's a very metropolitan area. But, yeah. So I don't fucking know. I feel like I'm gonna have to cancel all my interviews, and at best, she's gonna go, all right, well, you guys just need to get them through Zoom or something, and then do the best you can. And at worst, she's gonna try to get us to go out and get them still, which I'm I don't know how comfortable I am. I don't think they're gonna do that, but it's I also don't want to fucking use Zoom interviews. I hate using Zoom interviews. I hate seeing Zoom interviews.
Maybe what you could do is you could borrow.
Does the maybe you could set up a studio for people to come into, and all they have to do is press record when they come in. You could leave it alone, schedule slots for them to come in, and then just leave the studio alone for them to record in.
I'm just trying to think of where, because I mean, I think they're about to shut the campus down.
Oh fuck!
I don't know. I know they're still allowing in-person classes though. For only it has to be like mandatory in-person classes though, like the ones that can only work in person. So I'm not sure. I don't know. I just know it's all kinds of fucked right now.
My thing with the Zoom meeting stuff is that it really comes apparent in terms of something like Hot Ones. I have not watched a single Hot Ones.
Are they doing
Because all
Zoom
the
meeting
Hot
hot ones?
Yeah, and all
No
yeah,
way!
they've been doing it for a while now, like
Oh
multiple,
man, I don't know about that one,
probably
dude.
like 7 months.
No, it's a quality show.
That sucks, but it's like, man, that's one of those productions. I'm like, it's just not the same. It's not the same.
Yeah.
It's, you know,
That's a damn
it
shame.
sucks, but it's like, I don't know what else would you like. I don't know, fucking green screen them in. I don't know. Just the whole Zoom thing of like seeing this basically what we're seeing right now. I think that's okay for like a podcast and shit, but not for Hot Ones. I don't know, or SNL.
Did I send you guys that? Jake, did I send you the picture of my classmate who was literally doing this?
No, you did
With
not.
her-
I don't think so, but
It was spectacular. I had my first Zoom meeting with my literature class, and she was using her phone and filled this, like, not an exaggeration, filled this much up. And it was like when you strap a GoPro camera to a dog's face, and it was like the camera moved with her because she was holding her phone, and so she would like take a sip of Mountain Dew, and the camera would lift up with her
that's awesome.
and follow her around. It was what are you doing?
Yeah,
Exactly
perfect.
like that.
Perfect. Now sip some Mountain Dew. You got sip some Mountain Dew while you're doing that.
The Mountain Dew was the cherry on top.
Oh, that
for
sounds
me.
like the cherry on top. I mean, that I have had so many people in my classes that have either said stuff or acted in certain ways that I have had to just laugh out loud. Oh god.
Alex's classmate that literally like screamed at her professor and walked out.
I
She
know.
was
What
recording
is
the
there a
whole
video of
thing.
this?
Yes, she was recording the whole thing, and she sent it to me
I
while
need
it
to
was
see
happening,
this.
and it was literally like this, like he was like screaming about how America is the last beacon of freedom, and like
Yes.
capitalism is like he was like jerking himself off to capitalism, and like he
Rightfully
was like,
so.
I have to remove myself from this
Rightfully
classroom
so.
now. I can't do this. You got to ask Alex for the video because
I will need to. That
It's
sounds
a
incredible.
mountain.
Yeah, online classes have kind of been a joy because it does let down some of those barriers. So people are just like I don't know. It's like both good and bad, but I kind of love it because so there is this kid who's in my classes freshman and sophomore year, or whatever. Kind of was friends with him, or he tried to be friends with me. Didn't work out. Well, let's just say that. But I'm still nice to him, everything like that. But he's a talker. He will go on for a long time about a whole lot of nothing. And now the class has to be subjected to that because he will join the class. He'll start talking to the professor and just go on for like 10, 15 minutes. And you can tell the professor has his camera open. He's like,
Please.
and just keep trying to jump in. And you're like, good fucking luck, dude. He'll keep going. And it's like, I'm sorry, but you are dealing with what I dealt with for the first 2 years of college. So
It needs to be the ability of professors to just mute somebody.
they can, but I think they feel almost too rude. But yeah, no, they can mute people because I think somebody turned or left their mic on or something like that. And
That is too rude, I guess. You could just be like, the professors just need to grow a pair and just be like, okay, we gotta move on.
We gotta move on. I'm sorry. Yeah, honestly, I mean, I don't think anybody would have a problem with it. The only person who would is the person fucking rambling. So, but I mean, again, it's a whole lot of nothing. He's just talking about VHS tapes and stuff. Speaking of VHS tapes, VHS.circus. Go check it out on Instagram. VHS Circus did follow this person because I was like, hey, they might actually be interested. This person did not follow them back, so you know, only cool people follow VHS Circus. We can confirm that. Oh yeah, you need to follow VHS. I don't even buy a bunch of VHSs or anything, but I follow VHS Circus. It's kind of cool just to see. I love the old box art. That's what I love, honestly. The old VHS box art is so like some of them are so clean to me. I'm like, I wish we still had that.
And the customer support from VHS Circus, like I don't know who runs VHS Circus. Whoever they were just reached out to us and said they spawned.
Yeah,
but, they're
no
really
clue.
cool person.
They also got stickers too. I'm pretty sure. You get one free with your first order and $1 for any additional. So just know that as well. There are stickers, but yeah, no, they got a lot of good VHSs on there. So make sure to check them out. They're a great sponsor, great friend of ours. Maybe we'll have a collab. Maybe we'll have a VHS of one of our podcasts. Who knows?
He's got Scooby Doo.
Got Scooby Doo one.
Mm-hmm.
They got the Pee Wee Herman collection.
Speaking of Scooby Doo, this is the last thing I can say. I have to hop off.
I was going to say we're about
do some
done,
homework.
so we're
Okay.
reaching an
Well,
hour. So.
then before we hop off, I would like to make a recommendation for the Instagram account Scoobyscapes. It is a bunch of background paint. It's just an account that puts background paint.
Of like
It's
Scooby Doo,
awesome. And it's like you don't realize how much beautiful background art goes into all the like classic Scooby Doo episodes, and it's great.
Oh man, that actually does kind of get me hyped. Yeah, okay. I immediately, right when you said that, I was like, holy shit, I need to follow this account because there are just a bunch of shit like that, like matte paintings in Star Trek and stuff. They just have these old like background paintings. Scoobyscapes, yeah. Follow Scooby. Is it Scooby or Scooby _scapes?
Scapes, yeah.
But yeah, that's a good one. But yeah, any stuff like that just really gets me. My favorite piece of matte art. I don't know if anybody else has a favorite piece of matte art, but mine is from the Dark Crystal. Jim Henson's The Dark Crystal. It's the castle that's in the big desert, and it's just like erect in the middle of the desert, and there's lightning, and it's all moody, and that movie in general is just great. But that has some of the best mattes I've ever seen. So, but I think we reached the end of our Halloween podcast. We got right to an hour. We got a nice visit from a mummy. A not so nice visit actually. I had a very bad time while he was here, and I hope he does not come back. Maybe hopefully hopefully his legs fall off in that race he has to do.
Big shot mummy boy.
But we had a ghost who became a live boy. We had a Frankenstein who stayed a Frankenstein. John's a furry still, I guess.
He became a Miller High Life can momentarily. He became a Views vape for a sec.
Yeah, John has had the most costumes. I think John put this. I didn't say it before, but this was a costume contest, and John won. There was some good makeup, a lot of high quality stitching. But
I definitely won the contest. Just look at my costume. You see how realistic the box looks?
Yeah. So just congrats, John, and good job. So
look at my colored contacts.
Yeah, his colored contacts. Look at that. I mean, it's beautiful. John, I don't know how you're going to top this next year. I'll be honest. I don't know how you're topping it next year.
I don't know. I'm probably just going to go as the same thing next year.
Oh, man. Well, probably win again. So, it's a sure bet. Well, thanks for joining us, everybody. I'm glad we could have everybody on here, especially that one mummy bitch, that guy. I'm glad we could have him. Anyways, happy Halloween, everybody. Don't get killed by Jason. All right, this is my Jason ending. Ready? Oh, it's going with me. Oh!